Hi there, welcome to another edition of Pitchside. Thank you so much for, always definitely checking out the content, sharing, and, giving your feedback about everything we put out there. Massive appreciation for always taking your time to check out our content. Like we keep telling you at Pitchside, we look out for those exclusive interviews, those big stories in the world of football that we definitely need to bring to you so that you understand what's going on with most of our players in the Ugandan market, but also with Ugandan football. And the person, my guest today, needs no introduction in the Ugandan football scene. We all know this face, but for purposes of someone who is just coming into the scene and wanting to understand what's going on, well, today on Pitchside we have the privilege and honor of hosting a Uganda Cranes international who has featured for top clubs, KCCA FC, Express. He's won the Sekafa title with the Uganda Cranes, then under Jonathan McKinstry. We have the privilege and honor of talking to John Revita, who joins us today on Pitchside. Mr. Revita Sebo. Tandikirewo bannange. Abantu bagenda kumbuza nkujewa.
I know. It's been long. I've been so quiet. But I have my reasons why. That's why I've come to talk, to let people know. Because people have been asking, where's John Revita? But they are going to know everything right today.
Yeah, but for starters, I'm happy to have you on Pitchside. Sebo, welcome, and I'm really excited. It's always a pleasure to host people like you. Nenga Revita, obulamu bo bubadde bugenda butya?
Obulamu si bubi. First of all, as long as you are alive, there is something to celebrate about. Obanga oli mulamu, that's a good thing. Though some things, are kind of hard when, let's say you're not working, you're injured. So there are many things. But as of now, sijagamba mbububi kuba ndi mulamu munange.
John Revita, nze ndowooza nti when I look back at your playing time so far, of course there are major highlights. I mentioned earlier on the Sekafa journey you had. You also at some point were the hottest property as a centre back in Ugandan football, crossing from Express to KCCA, and also playing for KCCA in a couple of seasons here and there. But before we get into your pro life as a footballer, let's start with an introduction for people to know who is John Revita, because when you are at Express, people sold you to Philippines. Abamu ne bagamba oba ava mu Sichi, aba ne bagamba oba simanya mu muzungu, oba wewa. So katutandikira, who is John Revita, and what's John Revita's background?
Most people say I'm not Ugandan. I don't know because of why. I don't know the ponytail, the way I look. Some people say maybe Ethiopian, Somali. People have their way they see things. But my dad was Filipino. My mom was Ugandan, but I was born in Uganda. Actually, all my life I've been in Uganda. So now I want to clear that I'm Ugandan.
By birth?
By birth.
Okay. So, but your dad is from the Philippines.
Yeah, he's from the Philippines.
And that's why you have that change in...
Yeah, that change in me.
In you.
Yeah.
Which is quite interesting. So how was life for John Revita growing up?
My life in my childhood days was not bad. Was okay, because my dad was there, my mom. But by God's grace, they all passed away. But I thank God, because I've managed, let's say, from my childhood to be able to be where I am right now. It's by God's grace. I have my brothers, my sisters. If you see them, you might think, they are more light-skinned than me. But the hair is the same.
How big a role has your family played in the person that you are as John Revita, the people, especially the people that you've mentioned?
They've played a big part because they followed my journey into soccer. Actually, in my primary level, I loved soccer so much. Because even at school, if we had break time, the only thing I would want is playing soccer. I would play soccer in primary, secondary.
Where do you really now feel at some point in your younger age that this is what I'm going to follow, football? What point would you pick out in your life and you're like, after this happened, I told myself I'm going to, give football 100% in my life?
Let me give you a scenario.
Yes.
We were in Mengo. Actually, that's where I was staying. So you know a pitch called Kadiba.
Yes.
We were staying near the pitch. So every free time I would go to the pitch. I would be playing. So, and then it reached a time, the senior players were there, Kim Magumba, Bengo, we would train with them. And I loved the way they were playing at that time. The people who were there, Ivan Intege, Senkumba, Mugabe, those are the guys who were at that pitch. Now we had a competition. The seniors versus the juniors. So it was a daily competition from Monday to Friday.
Every evening?
Every morning, if they are not training.
Oh, they would come and
train.
So it
was a derby. That's where the passion started growing. And at that time I was playing midfield actually.
Hey.
I wasn't in defense.
You weren't a centre back?
No. I was a midfielder at that time. So we played. So I got the interest so much. But when you have that interest, but you don't have that helping hand to push you. That's when I diverted going to what? I would play here and then go to beach soccer.
Oh.
That's where the beach soccer came in.
And at beach soccer, were you signed to a team or?
Yes, I was signed to a team. Actually, that team was called Galacticos.
I remember Galacticos.
So I would go there every weekend. We play
at Lido Beach.
I
covered beach soccer, John Revita. At some point.
For real?
Twalina Martin Kaddu naye omusajja ng'alinga peva. Buli sawa atuyita mujje ku Lido ne tubeera awo game ne ziggwa. The games would end like at 7 p.m.
Yes.
8 p.m. around there. Then the players would connect back to Kampala. But it was a good experience.
It was. That's actually I even got that interest in beach soccer. Yes, I loved soccer so much. But even beach soccer I got that interest. That's when I played well, and my first season actually I played well and they called me on the national team.
So when do you now sense that it's high time now I cross over to the hard surface? When was that time?
Chajja, remember when I was nzanyira Kadiba, we would play tournaments. At that time I babita bichuba. Kati waliwo ekichuba, that tournament, it's called Mulindwa Cup. Actually, the president of Vipers is the one who sponsors it. That tournament was there. I got a team, they registered us. We played, and we went up to the final.
In the
Mulindwa Cup. The final was in Katende. So President Mulindwa was there actually with the wife. We played, actually, we lost 1-0. But after the game, I got the honor of Mr. Mulindwa calling me, telling me, Revita, I like the way you play. I would want you to come at Vipers. Few people know this story. I want you to come at Vipers. I said, oh, thank you so much. He told me, but he will come and meet me. We talk more.
So he spotted you?
Yes. Mulindwa was the first person to spot me. He called me, said, come, I want to see you. I went. Nangamba, Revita, njagala, ojo samba omupiira, osamba bulungi, naye kati kyenjagala njagala oyongeremu amaanyi. Okyalimu omunafunafu. Ne mugamba, president wali buzibu. Nampo, actually he gave me 2 million. Genda weetereeze, ojiminge, because pre-season ali genda tandika.
You're supposed to join Vipers.
Nangamba, yangamba lunaku on this day pre-season agenda kutandika obeera wa ne mugamba Mengo. Nangamba okay, ojja kubanga olinnya ogende ekibuye. Remember waliwo cost yajjanga n'ekima abantu ekibuye nebatwala ku training. That day reached, went to Kibuye, they picked me, ne tugenda ekitende. Pre-season yatandika. At that time waliyo Basekisambu, Kezironi, Odu, abo babukenya baliyo babike ne bampa emijozi. Yangamba gwe buli kyoyagala ngato nja bikuwa. kati wiiki 2 zituuka trainings ngenda kuweza omwezi
tebakugamba kiddako
teri kiddako ate ebiseera nga bagenda kutandika ki liigi enaatera okutandika nga ndaba teri kiddako ate kati saagala nkulimbe ebyo ebiseera awo ku Viper waliwo ennyumba obukokola naawe obumanyi saagala nkukweke
kikaina obukokola bubaawo omwana w'ewaka
president akwagala naye bakochi balaba mu kifaananyi tokola ki
tojjaamu
kati laba mba ndi awo kati omwezi guweze trainings ndaba teri kiddako neŋŋamba eno sijja kukwekoyeza bwe yadde president yanjagala naye ndaba obukokola bungi sijja kukola ki kugendayo kati mandi Mengo na train tukubye ngambe leo sijja kugenda ku Viper munana let me train where at Kadiba we had training in the morning kati we try to traininga wajjo omusajja omukongo actually he had come from Bukavu ng'anoonya ki Musambi
so he came to scout
yali azze ku scouting
ne bamugamba awo
ne bamuleeta Kadiba
babeerawo abazannyi bangi
kati oyo omukongo we yajja wensangira Isaac
Mutanga
omutegedde captain express kati nsanga Isaac Mutanga aŋŋamba amaliwo omusajja aze ku sportinga abazannyi banaabeerawo mugamba bagenda kujja 11v11 omusajja waali nga 11v11 ekwajja played omusajja ng'atandika okusiima asonga mu bantu nga nange akola ki asongamu.
Were you playing as a midfielder or a centre back?
As a midfielder.
On that day?
Yes. He spotted me. He spotted other guys, Mutanga. He spotted like 6 guys. They called us to meet. Remember, as we just came to play, we didn't know anything. Told us, this man came from Bukavu, came to spot players. He wants to take them to Bukavu to play in the league. That league of Tipi Mazembe, what. I saw this is an opportunity. We talked to Isaac, I said, why don't we go? They gave us a day. We go and meet in Muyenga. That's where the house is, his house. We went to Muyenga. We spoke with him. He said, we go to DRC. You talk with the president of the team. You negotiate. If they like you,
you sign and you play.
You sign and play. Okay. But we said we can't leave home without leaving what? Upkeep.
That was a catch-22 to see how serious they are.
He said, hey, no problem. Let me talk to the president. He spoke to the president. He gave us a day to come in Muyenga. We went there. He said, okay, the president has accepted. Let me give everyone 2,000 to live well. $2,000 US to live at home.
You are 6.
We were 6.
So they gave each of you guys 2,000.
2K.
And then there you realize this is now.
I said these guys are serious. Kumbe ebukava mawulire gatuuse dda.
Nti baba signings.
Baleeta ba professional kuva Uganda. 6 of them.
Abamaanyi abakambwe.
Tutuuka ku boda nga abawagizi bali bwe bati.
Balinze mwe.
Tugaana kino kirabangako.
The excitement.
This is something new. You know the excitement. They have brought professional players from Uganda to come and play. Those guys followed us.
From the border
to
the club.
Up to the president's house. Actually, the 6 of us, the accommodation they gave us, the president's house.
Jukira baba jemu eno kati ate mutuuse the funds are many, then again you stay at the president's house.
Ashitegeera netutuukayo netuwummula. The next day bali bagala training ngamba atulibako. Let's rest for 2 days. They allowed. Then the day of training we went to the pitch. They picked us, we went to the pitch. Omanyi okutuuka ku kisaawe ng'ekisaawe kijjudde eringa match day. At that training they had to pay.
Fans had to pay.
They had to pay.
Babagambye ba pro bazze mujje mulabe ba pro kuva e Uganda.
They had to pay. We reached ng'ekisaawe kijjudde. Netugamba waliwo match naye nga kijjudde training that baali bazze tulaba. Baliise baani tufuluma enduulu. They call one by one the name, the position. bakuyita n'oyingira ekisaawe n'owuubira abawagizi
endulu nekwajjaawo
owokubiri owuubira abawagizi owokusatu owuubira abawagizi we bati paka etwaggwayo era olwamala training eyo we yaggwa ne bagamba tuddeyo enkira ne tugaana kati twagala kuteesa
kubanga mulabe mutaddewo embeera ate abantu babaagadde
oteza akamaso ate oyagala kubyonoona olwalira awo we told the
president,
the vice, we want to talk to the president. If we are to sign, we sign. If you are not going to sign, we go back. President actually at that time he was in USA. Twogerera ku WhatsApp. Twateseza no ku WhatsApp call. Buli omu oba omu bakuyita. Noyogera naye. Mabbali noyogera naye. Njagala zino. Munteesa ne muteesa. N'omulala najja paka etwaggwayo ffenna. Nagamba okay, tuteeseza. We've agreed everything. Tomorrow you are signing. Gamba we will train after signing.
Nga mumanyi nti mu kusayininga akajawe kajjira.
Kati awo ngendo okubuulira. After agreeing everything, we rested. We didn't train because we told him we will train after signing. Said okay. The day came. He has a lawyer. Actually lawyer we yamukwasaganyiza naye yasomera eyo London eyo. Ngajja deri mu office, nyumba yaliko office bayita omukomu Revita mwali yogede ne president kino. Okay. Nenga contract gye baleeta kati nkubulira contract. Omayi buno ngambe ntya akapapula ke bagaba pass out kusomero kamanyi kabeera bwe kati eyo contract eno gye baleeta eyebigambo babimeka ne sente nga ziri waawo kubuulira
nga kapapula kagamba bbanga lya contract sente zofuna n'omusaala sigini kyawansi byebyo byokka batugamba kale nga tugisomamu no signinga naye nga sente weeri awo andi nkubuulira no signinga oyo lawyer we he came with a bag. You know these bags obeera wano naye nga bunene. I remember dola tebanga shilling wekiri eba ntiniwe naye nga nyingi nga bakubalira oba wateeseza gumu kitundu bakubalira gumu kitundu awo nyini awo ne bazikuwa
teri bya account
ne bazikwajja gwe n'oziteeka wano
cash ne n'ozikwata n'otereka mu sawo n'ofuluma ne bayita omulala same thing mwena cash
ne babajjamu
ne batujjamu mukaaga naye kyasinga ate okunyumira. Do you know that contract was for 3 months? We played that league for 3 months.
Ekitegeeza wafuna mu Revita
awo nafunamu sijja kulimba because 3 months contract nga akuwadde sente ate si byebiri binombu aloimanye nga ebintu ebiri olinda sente ku account oba tebanaziteekayo ne mwekola ki
bino byali bya wano kukwajja wano
olunaku erutuuka lese 28
ng'ogera mu office
nga bakubalira dola zo ng'ofuluma gwamanyi oba ozitereka otya ne bazibba. That's upon you. Now that's how the
Bukavu story was. So Kuchisawe, how was the situation? Did you guys have a good time? Did you settle in the first 11? Did your teammates receive you well in those 3 months that you are there? Just tell us how the situation was.
They received us well because they, you know, let's say you go to a different environment. One thing they want to see, do you know how to play soccer? Are you talented? Are you hardworking? If you have all those attributes, they will accept you. The only problem, if you don't know how to play well, that's when they start talking.
Oh, so the respect is earned when you play good football. So they welcomed you guys and there was no problem.
They welcomed us.
So the Bukavu situation comes to an end. Did you come back to Kampala? How was it there now?
When we played well, the tournament ended, we came back. But the president looked for us. The second time, me and Isaac, he wanted us to go back. But he told us we have to spot other Ugandan players.
And take them to him.
We go with them to Bukavu. Let me tell you, we took almost like 8 players. That's Tongopo, Bagole, Senior Bagole, may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah, at that time we were still playing.
Yes, we were still playing. Vincent Kaizi, Patrick Ochan, Wafula, Bwete Ziggy. We took all those guys
to Bukavu.
That's second. That's when even we suggested Matia Lule
to come and be the head coach.
Yes, but he reached there actually. He saw everything. The fans were welcoming. On training, the pitch is full. On the match, the pitch is full, but he didn't coach for long because he had to come back. He had, I think he was on a national team.
Yeah, he was an assistant coach at that time.
He left us there.
So the second phase, you go back with the Ugandans.
Second phase, we went back with all those guys.
How was the situation?
The situation was okay. The situation was very fine. But remember, the guys we took, they paid them. Everyone was paid for living. Now remember, me and Isaac, they hadn't. We were the two, remember, old guys from that team. We've brought other players, they have paid them.
And you guys, Tebanabajam.
President Uganda president muri batabani bange ngenda basasula okitegeera ngenda basasula atuwaako ze twali tulina ofuna atuwaako kontono tugamba okay, let's go tugenze kuba pre-season tugenze tukubye pre-season. But remember, we are demanding a lot of money
at that time.
At that time there was Bukavu and Mongano
as a derby that side
because those teams were in the same city. Bukavu it is a derby. Omanyi kogo mupira ekisawe military yakikumanga. Aside from that, they would guard the pitch because those teams in Congo, they believe in witchcraft.
Witchcraft wins them games.
That's what they believe in actually.
So kumbulire ku ddogo lye Congo muganda wange ndiwulira neribeera litya. What in the actual sense is the word witchcraft in Congo? What really happens? Like you've been there, I'm sure the experiences that you can tell us.
When I say they believe in witchcraft, the same way you say, let's pray.
It's that bad?
That bad. In a sense that even in here there is post-primary, USSA,
yes,
those schools, Chitende, what? Those kids do it even in school.
At that age?
At that age. Remember us, we are from Uganda, we don't believe in such.
Christian backgrounds.
It's praying
and
the pitch,
doing your best.
Do your best. I've seen things. We had a second leg.
So the second leg of the derby?
Second leg of the derby. Era kuyiwa musaya nti this team ino kuuma bano balina kuuma teriteeka ddogo mu kisaawe teri kuloga basambi, you know that stuff.
Yeah.
Kuzitoya actually bakuyita kuzitoya
omusambi atuke nga tasobola kudduka.
Game etuuka, game day tuyingira ekisaawe, we are to warm up. Bakoze ebintu byawe kati nkunyumiza story. Batu akayingira ekisaawe ngendera kapiteni n'abasambi nga bataano bagenze mu goal eri gye tuwomingira bayimiridde bati ku line ya goal. Asembayo eno ku post n'asembayo eno ku post, ono akyuse asibako ebintu
ku goal
ku net n'eno basibayo ku net. Kati nkubulira
warm up,
ffe tuli mu warm up n'eri tiimu naye ekola bale bafuna akacupa balina bye bataddemu bagenze bayiwa ku line bayiye mu center.
Buli omu aleeta kike, buli omu aleeta amaanyi g'alina.
Guno gunaggwa warm up ewedde
sawa ya ddiba
tuze mu dressing room. Kati tutuuka mu dressing room omusajja ajja mbawa buli musamba akati ateeke mu socks. Era we atuke wange teyatawaana kubanze naye nabagambirawo
nowaganze sijja bikola.
Kati bo bategeera mbu ffe tetubikola ki
mubikiririzaamu.
Kati ng'omujoozi gwe twambala ogwa maaki balina bye bateekamu bye bafuuyiramu, era tugenda ogwambala ate nga guwunya bubi.
Ate ng'olina okugwambala
ayinza okugaana
ogenda mu maaki.
Ogenda mu maaki. Ebyo byonna no biri eyo.
Bye bikulaga eddogo eri mu Congo. Kakati Congo tuvaayo tutye Congo ne tudda mu phase ye Uganda because jukira fe twatandika kulaba ku express awo wakolera ennyo wakyakira ennyo then from express nogenda KCCA naye kati transition ebeera etya awo mu bufunze
kati Congo natuuka nga remember we are demanding sente zaali zikyabulayo president agamba ngenda bbawa nga takutula ate ababbize tabeerawo ali US aliwa nga nene mutima ne ngamba kankole ki beliga eggweko nveewo alituuka liiga eggwa actually saagirinda nakuggwa kuba nakuba game omuntu alina game mu ngano. Remember that time era in Bukavu they now play midfield. You can't tell them that I play in defense. Kuba bibanda banga nsamba tuka tuli Goma we played the game. Actually I won even that man of the match twawangule mu 0 nzirayo ku hotel tubuzayo game 2 they say Revita baneyanza biki ne bagamba mumpesi musasule sente bagana nejukira that time twazanyira mu ngano they had given us salary ene ngamba cheche stress nga kino
kanjire
na sala busazi Goma jukira Goma eri ku board eri awo otambuzawo na bigere oli ku board oyingira Rwanda na sala busazi ni ngenda paka Uganda banoonya ngamba president sigenda kuddayo ngasigaddeyo game 2 ninga game 2 omwana musajja oli yalanjagala game 2 nga yagala nzireyo ne mwana esoko ompe ku sente nangamba okay gende muyenga nejugana nze nali nyize nga game 2 ntwala kola ki
olaba it's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it. I went to Muyenga. They go Muyenga. At that time there was a guy who works for him was called Safari. Go and say Safari is going to give you some money. Nengendayo nampe 10,000. Owampe 10,000.
Esimu nojikira ko.
Nangambe nkera I want you to go. Nalinda biki najjako bujja simu.
Noga kano kenfunya akatini.
Games at least tewali buzibu wana ali nkimanye sigareta ajja zimpa kwako lije gwa kati omuntu lije ebe wedde yukira twasaininganga contract ya season emu lije olugwa contract ebe weddeko.
So kati you've broken down the situation in Congo and how it happened and of course the witchcraft and all but let's come back to Kampala. So how long did it take you for you to join Express and how did you join Express anyway?
So remember the league had ended, we came to Express and the league in Uganda actually had ended. They were going for pre-season at that time. Pre-season, then the league was about to start. I was even at home. Isaac remembers the connection in Express at that time. So I was at home, Isaac called me, told me, have you gotten a team? I was like, no, I haven't. And I told him that they want me to go back to Congo, but I don't feel like going. And Isaac told me also I don't want to go because they had talked to me. And he said, but you come to Express. Come and train. Remember? Then at that time I said, okay, I don't have a team. Why don't I go to Express and train and see? The good thing, at Express, at that time, Kefa Chisala was the coach and the assistant was Pius Ngabo. And remember, Pius Ngabo knew me. Remember, I had his team all winners there at Rubaga. They would come and play friendlies at Kadiba. So he knew me. We had pre-season, we trained. And by God's grace, they selected me. Kefa Chisala said, yeah, Revita, you will what? But I will play. But Kefa knew me as a midfielder. Even in training, I was playing what? Midfield.
As a midfield.
That's how I signed.
For Express.
For Express.
Then the story begins.
That's where the story begins of Ugandan football, playing in Uganda Premier League.
So you played at Express. Of course, people started following you. You said you're playing as a midfielder, but at Express at some point you're playing as a centre back, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Try to zanya KCC. Tulimu training. Let's say a few days prior to the game. Coach Pass na Peter. Namna Revita. Ata abo baka bali barwadde. Anga Revita. Bade njagala tukugezese mu defense kuba nali nkola ikongo ogikuba. Nagambye coach Kefa. Nagamba tukugezese ne mugamba coach nze najja kukola it's okay. Let me play defense. Coach Kefa in training, I would play defense, and I would play well because I knew how to play in defense. Tumaliriza game netuuka Express versus KCC wankulukuku ndi mu defense tusamba. After that game ended 3-2. That's how the story started in defense. From that day
it was always defense
up to getting a national team call up. That's how it started. Okay,
so basically I would say that your time at Express, you are loved by fans. You know, and the team at that time didn't exactly have, you know, enough resources. And when I think the season ended, Express fans thought you're going to
renew.
Hey, you're going to renew. And before they knew it, you know, you had moved on, I think, and joined KCCA FC. First tell me about the decision to join KCC. What was the driving factor?
Before deciding, we had COSAFA. We had training. My contract had ended. Ngenda mu COSAFA, we went to South Africa, we played. Tetwavaamu mu kibinja actually. Tetwavaamu. But I got deals.
Hey,
nafuna deals eyo. Marisburg actually yali enjagala. Naye obuzibu bwava eno. Remember ebyo ebiseera bali baagala nga mwana muki. Actually, they wanted the person who Marisburg alinonya musambi ngalinga mu 21, 22, 23. Ate nga nze nzisusa. Ngire yo nekola ki? Negana. Kati nenkomawo Express njagala nnyo. N'abagizi banyiigira bannange.
Bakunyiigira go ge mazima Revita. Kubanga bali bamanyi nti togenda like tebakisuubira
Kati nkubuulira. Kati ndire etuuka. Nga obimanyi eby'omupiira. Yes. Or you've played of akajiba ke good day. That's where you get a chance like to get some good money.
That's true. It's your opportunity.
At that time Junju was the what?
CEO.
The CEO. Batwogera. Nenga mukwogera alaga tewali ki?
Sente.
Tewali sente.
Ate ngeno bakubira obusimu.
Kati ate eno nga KCC ne URA bankubira.
Ate nga balina sente.
Okitegeera. Ngamba Junju na muweze at least ku sente. Kati oyagala sente nzikwate disebo. Express njagala naye
sente.
Kati ate nga twogera Junja ndaga mu season 2 million 5. Nengamba at that time bamira Express walo gitegera zikwata omuntu alina responsibilities. I have a kid, you know what. Nengamba Junju wannaye mwetereze tulabe. URA yasooka okunkubira ngeyagala.
They had a better offer.
A better offer.
Way better.
It was way better. URA, they wanted me. Kati URA njogera nabo mbagamba sente zenkola ki?
Zoyagala.
Mbagamba katukuddire. Mba ndi awo KCC. Nayo nenkubira.
Kati no weighing both options.
KCC Bonemba sisinkana. I met them. We talked. Nendabanga option esinga and the platform KCC is way better. You know, going for CAF, you know, I would weigh all that.
Traditional club.
Nengamba KCC. That's how I signed for KCC.
How was your period at KCC? When you sit here today on pitch side, how would you sum up your stay at Lugogo as John Revita? Because you came in highly rated, you know, you played in a team that had quite some talented players, gift allies and all. How would you sum up your time at KCC?
At first, I had a great time. Because I was playing games. Coach Mike believed in me actually. He really believed in me because I played most of the games. But the problem that came in is, let me say, the injuries that I got. I won't say that I played to my full potential at KCC. No, I didn't. Because if you let's say sign for, let's say, remember I signed I signed for 2 seasons. The first contract again I signed the 2 seasons. Those are 4 years. 4 years, and then those 4 years you play only 2 years.
The return is not exactly a good one.
Not a good one, and let's say I didn't even win any trophy in that. So I didn't live to the full potential I wanted
At KCCA
at
FC.
KCC.
Let's talk about the injuries, and I think this is now where we begin the interview. I know we've talked a lot, but this is where we begin the interview. John Revita, it's one of the hardest things that players go through are injuries. But the bigger challenge is how they fight back, how they get back to their feet. I think your story is different because you have been away from the public eye, from the football space in Uganda because of the term injuries. What exactly is going on in your life? Is it an injury? Has it recovered? Is there something that you feel people need to know as regards to what is happening to John Revita? Because you're a talented player, people want you to play for their clubs. But that is the situation right now. So what is the situation exactly? And maybe where does it start from?
Let me say, okay, let me be honest. Right now, I haven't fully recovered. Just imagine it's 2 years now. I haven't fully recovered.
You've not played football for 2 years?
2 years.
Because of an injury?
Because I had the surgery, if I remember, it was August 2023. Now imagine, it's coming to it's 2 years now.
Yes.
At first, let me open the eyes.
Yes.
At first, I thought it was a normal injury, as you know, normal injury of soccer. You're on the pitch, you get injured. But it wasn't the case.
It wasn't a normal injury?
It wasn't a normal injury.
But it was an injury?
It was an injury, but it involved witchcraft.
John Revita,
I'm telling you.
The injury that has kept you out all this while is because of witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
What do you base on to say this? I want someone out there to understand, because as a journalist, I know that witchcraft exists. And guys, let's not lie to each other. Witchcraft exists, and people that use it to their best abilities in whichever way. But you want to paint a picture and say, when I look at ABCD, I feel this is why the witchcraft is on me. And who would want to really do something like that to a player?
Okay. Let me say, the past year I've been so depressed.
Yes.
Because of this, you know. You're not working. You have the potential. The people you see on the national team, and you say, I'm better than this person. And you be there, and it's now let's say the people in Chan. I would be there and say I would have been on that team. Today I would have been on that team. Because I believe in myself and I know the way I used to play. But what happened is, let me say, most people might say maybe I didn't have, let's say, a good rehab on the first injury that I got. But even the first injury, it was witchcraft. So
Revita, just maybe to put this in context, did someone just come and, intentionally intend to put you out so that you don't play football again? Witchcraft in which context? Was it, because I know you don't know witchcraft things, but I'm sure if you've come to this conclusion, you have somehow done some investigation.
100%.
So how do you arrive at the word witchcraft? And maybe in what context? Is it like stopping Yoni from healing? What is the witchcraft there?
Witchcraft. The person who did this, actually I know the person. I'm not going to mention the name, but I know the person who did it.
Wait.
I'm telling you.
You know the person?
I know.
Who did witchcraft on you not to play football again?
To play football again. What he did, when they are doing things, there are things they say. I don't know how they say it in Uganda. Kulamiriza, if it's that. Isn't that kulamiriza something?
Kulamiriza anti.
If they give them medicine, there are things they say.
Oh.
Yes. At first, when I got this injury, now let me tell you the scenario I got this injury. We were playing actually Chirundo Mondi at Lugogo. And on the weekend we were playing URA.
Yes.
On that game, it was Chirundo Mondi. teri yankoona.
Wavamu
we were running with Okello bino nga wona running infumita mu kapiira kati nenzirayo nzire mu kudefending kati manzirayo ku defending abenti bafunye kona ngendo okulawulira eviviri linumiddewo nesigala nga nkuba like for 10 minutes nga mpulira I'm not comfortable nengamba coach Malinga coach sigenda kuddayo mpulira okugulu tekuteredde nenaba training ended nenaba nengende waka omanyi nagende waka natuke waka naye sobola kuva mu buliri ngeviviri zimbi nenga teri ankonyeko
gwe tojjukira muntu kukoonako oba tojjukira viviri oditeekamu impact
teri
kwoli ayinza ogamba maybe Revita tajjukira bulungi maybe his knee twisted a bit
no
you're sure
no cause katokera atema
Okello just koyesa
mpozi gamba mubanze yali agenda mutima kuba nange sitemanze nziba kapiira teri yankoonako nendwa nenkera nendwala nengenda nenkola MRI ngera gamba I have to get surgery second time nengamba okay and I waited KCC they did their best, they did the surgery and the surgery was successful okitegeera naye I had a friend nga ona gamba you are my friend nengamba naye musajja wange nendowooza kino tekiri kyokka
just yalowooza mbulowooza nagagwa asiiba alwala
kino tekiri ki
kyokka
naye nange when I sat and thought about it I was like
how come it happens at this time
and the funny thing the first injury I got injured when we were playing URI actually was in that game at the Ndeje University in Bombo kati scenario eribwete yoyo injury yasooka we're playing the game we try to genda kusamba kati manyingira ngamba naye Nicholas Kasozi actually yaliwe that time Nicholas Kasozi yalina pair bbiri kati ngatenze ndeseemu nengamba naye Nicholas Kasozi mpaye neje bankozesa je nakubisa first half negwa 0-0 second half manzirayo nengamba naye kanyambale engato yange just kankyuse nyambale yange nayambale yange tewayita dakiika 10 kugulu ne kubwatuka era teri yankoona era gwe n'ogenda n'olaba kati nembigatta nengamba nengenda nenkola ki
nokola investigations
awe natandikira investigations nensooka ngende wawo musumba
faith yo yali to what extent
me I'm a believer I'm a believer I pray ngamba naye let me first go omusumba yalo nabwe nagendawo nangamba mutabani bakuloga
omusumba we yakugamba
ngamba
omusumba omukkiririzaamu
ate kati nkugambe musumba sigamba mbu beba nabasumba mba ine chache nene nyichi ye muntu gwe twayitange waka jango osabe ngabe asabire eri actually yali wangulu najje eno abaze Kampala okusaba najja natusabira kitegeera nangamba time negenda nendabanga kiki ekituufu ekiriwo sijja kulimba nengende wa babayita asira bana basiramu
Bashay
they do palm reading what
he did the same thing
nangamba
Revita ebintu byongamba bintiisa
kati I'm telling you because most people be there over players be there they do stuff
so
players are there who are in witchcraft
players intentionally harm the others in the league today.
First of all, I didn't believe it in the league at first because I played at Express. It was soccer. Went to KCC. That's what I had. I think maybe I was naive because the things I don't believe, God doing witchcraft, why would I? I thought it was no more. No more.
People play football, win, that's it.
The person who trains well and plays well is in the pitch.
On merit, basically.
Merit.
But players go an extra mile and bewitch others.
You hurt your fellow player. I don't know, maybe you want the sport or he's shining more than you. He's loved.
So when the Shay
investigation, Shay told me, said, my son, they bewitched you. When I say it here, people think maybe I'm joking about what. No. That's why I've been off the scene. I didn't want to meet people. People don't know me, don't know where Revita is.
And what you're going through.
They don't see, oh, I'm posting what and what on Instagram, what. People be on my Facebook page asking Revita where I don't reply. Because I was depressed, I was like, why would someone do this to me?
Someone you know?
Without any reason. Actually.
Someone you think is supposed to support you?
Actually, someone you say is a friend.
Man, this is...
Because a person who did this to me is a person I trained with.
Every day.
Is a person I trained with every day. Person I thought was my friend. Let's say as my teammate. Okay, I won't say not let's say friends so much. But I thought it was my teammate.
So how far with the investigations, Revita?
What I can say is that I know the person. I know what you did. I know what you said. I don't know. But me, the good thing, I forgave him.
You let it go?
I let it go. Let God do his work.
And how are you right now? How is the healing process? How far with...
The healing is going on well because there is a big change. A very big change. A very big change. And I know I'm going to heal well. I'm going to get better. Only that I don't know, to be honest, I don't know if I'll play soccer again.
That is so deep, John Revita.
I'm telling you.
Because...
I want to be honest with you.
I think you're still in the right age frame to actually play competitive football and even earn from it. So why would you say such a thing?
You know, there are things that happen to a person. Let's say a person might love something so much, but the things that happen to him that are negative, let's say he's driven to another place.
They demoralize him.
That's what I can say. Yes, I love soccer. Let's say if I heal, but I would need so much strength to get back and play.
So how is your mental state right now, John Revita?
I'm okay. Only that, you know, those negative things, they get to you sometimes. But I'm okay.
What lessons do you pick out from this whole situation as John Revita? And to your fellow players out there, what would you tell them, especially with what you've gone through now? Because I'm sure people are going to watch this and they're going to think it's one of those joking things that we are doing. This is not a joke. It's someone's career, and someone has intended to end a fellow player's career, which is really, really disgusting.
What I can say is, to my fellow players or anybody in any sport industry, let's say basketball, other games, try just to do your best to perform, but not hurt your fellow brother or sister in the same industry. Yes, you might see that you're gaining something, but in the long run, the payback will come. Let's say you'll get the payback. That's why they say karma
is a bitch. That's what they say. It comes right straight to you.
Yes, you can hurt someone. And you see now what you've done is okay. You're happy. You're wherever you are. But let me tell you, your payback will come. So, that's what I can say. Because let's say if I had not forgiven him, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, because you have the anger.
You know. Let's say I have something on my heart that can push me to do the same thing, but I'm not that person. I forgave him at heart, and I pray God forgives him.
So after you did your investigations and you found out it was more to one injury than just the knee injury, how has the recovery process been like? Is it different, or did you just figure out how you would sort the situation and then you get back to the normal recovery of rehab? And
no, it's a normal recovery that I used to follow. Only that, you know, when you have, let me be open, when you have something, let's say in your body, it has to first be taken out. Anything that you do won't
help it.
It won't. people, let's say, might get medicine. Let's say it depends on powder form or what. Let's say they always say sprinkle it down. Immediately you jump
Or you
walk over that substance. It gets you.
That's where the pain starts from.
That's where things happen. You might be, let's say, be there. Let's say your leg breaks, or you get, now me, I got that ligament torn. You might be there. Something bad happens. But for you to get better, it's not that you just be there. They have to pray for you. If you get the right pastor, pray for you. And sometimes they have to remove
what is inside
that medicine. Yes, you might not see it with your naked eyes,
yes,
but they can remove it. People know. People just fear to talk about things, but I'm telling you.
So they remove it, and
there
after
is
that,
more to this world, the spiritual world,
than what we see.
Yes, the spiritual world is real, and most of the things happen there. I'm a believer. I read the Bible, I learn. If I want to hurt you, aside from this, I want to kill you, knock you, what? But if I want to hurt you, I go to the spiritual world. That's why let's say my brother, if you, let's say you have work, they go to the spiritual world to do something to your work. Everything just gets spoiled.
But this is a warning to someone who wants to attack Pitchside. Don't waste your time. Because even me, I will see someone. Yes! I will see someone. So don't think about it. But away from that, Revita, that you've been able to fight all this and have the courage to even open up and also caution your fellow players and people in sport, and I think even generally other businesses and life, is for me the credit that I give you. I feel you can still move past this. My question now would be, what next for John Revita after all this that he has been through, especially at this point in time where many think that he can still come back and play football?
Right now I'm thinking about healing fully. That's one thing now I want. Let's say if I'm healed fully, then I can see what's next.
You don't have a timeline on that?
Timeline, I don't. Right now I can't say I have a timeline. And I'm not one person who I feel like now I need to rush because of what I've told you, the negative part that I
affected you.
I'll just wait and see. If I get healed, then I'll see what's next.
So John, I would say you've had 2 surgeries.
Yes.
On the same knee.
On the same knee.
But it's been recurring.
Yes, it recurred because I had the first surgery, got better, played, then it came back. Now this is why I'm suffering right now.
Man, it's really emotional for me.
That's life.
It's really tough. But again, like I said, you've had the courage to, come out here and say it. To imagine that a teammate did this to you is even more appalling. But maybe slightly, let's bring some joy to the interview. I know you have teammates on the national team now that you've played with, that you wish well for. Let's talk about the CHAN tournament briefly.
Yes.
The team is in the quarterfinals, first time ever, first time winning back-to-back games. What's your take on the Cranes' performance at the CHAN tournament?
First of all, I want to say kudos, congs to them. Getting out of the group stages after how many times? 6?
7 times.
7 times.
Yes.
Congs to them. They've done their part. Now that hurdle is gone. Now we want, can they make history, go to the semis? If they go to the semis, now can they go to the final? As players, it's you to write your story. It's for them to write their story. Just imagine if Uganda takes CHAN, what would happen? Oh,
everything would change, man. Everything would change. The perspective and the players' lives and the fans. Overall, it would be a very good thing.
Let's say they put themselves on market. Because they are performing well. I've watched all the games. All the games. They have played well. They are doing their best. And I pray for them to reach that goal. Let's say if we take the CHAN as Uganda, we would be so proud. Us, the fans, you know, other, let's say, institutes would be happy for them, and the country would be written in the books that Uganda took CHAN when they first hosted, actually. They are co-hosts of the tournament. Message I can send, it's my friend Okello.
Yes.
My friend Okello, I love him so much. I love all of them. There is Usama, the guys I played with. I say, do your best. Uganda is watching. People have trust in you guys. Die. Give your best until the last whistle. Remember the last game. It was 3-1.
They fought back.
I felt, do you know that feeling when your country is losing and you say, what did we do wrong? We're leading 1. Now it's 3-1. But that dying factor they gave, let's say, let's fight for the country. You keep that. I know you're going to reach very far.
To the John Revita fans, surely you have to drop them a message, because you're one of the players who, while actively playing, had a very, very good following on Instagram, on X, on Facebook. Drop them a message.
John Revita fans, football fans, I know most people were asking, where is Revita? Because I would see the comments, I would see the posts. People would send me posts, people asking, where are you? But now you know why I've been quiet. Now you know what I've been fighting. I just know I'm strong. I'm strong enough. You see, if I manage to come and talk about what has been happening, it means I've decided. I decided to, let's say, keep quiet, keep myself off the cameras, off the pitch. I don't know the last time I've ever visited the football, let's say, Super League games, national team, to go and watch. I don't know the last time I've ever been to any football pitch in the league. But just know I'm strong. I'm doing my best to come back. And I know God is with me. God is with us. If God wishes, I'll come back and play the game again.
Okay, quite a very, very emotional interview. One that I've not had in a long, long while, because I'm passionate about Ugandan footballers, and I wish the best for them. I want them to thrive and, you know, go on and shine. This that we've had here is clear testament that, you know, life has obstacles, but I think it's the mentality and the focus that keeps people going. Just like Revita's, you know, breaking it down, he still is fighting on, and I believe when all is well, we shall definitely see him back on the pitch. Here at Pitchside, thank you, sir. Webale nnyo tusalako. Otunyonyodde buli kimu. Ne tuli fenna. We are together in this. Anyway, guys, I've had, you know, Uganda Cranes International John Revita with me here. We've had a deep discussion, his career, how he has come from wherever he came from up to where he is today, and the current situation in his life and how he's trying to make it better, to bounce back and still, you know, play that game that he really loves. Like we keep saying, subscribe. Don't forget to share your feedback.
Yes, subscribe to Pitchside, guys.
Yes, and let's teach the nation together, because that's why we do these interviews. That's why we reach out to people, and that's what we've just done. So cheers, guys. Keep it Pitchside as always.